Alright guys, here we go. We got them all together. The Klingon Bird of Prey and the USS Grissom from the Polar Lights 1/1000 scale Klingon Bird of Prey and USS Grissom model kit set. They're both finished up. The Bird of Prey, as we previously covered, is all done up in olive drab and all the weathering powders in Tamiya. This is the ship that I just finished, the USS Grissom, and as I said in the previous video, this thing was a lot more work than you might think, as simple as it is to put together. As the decal work alone will take you more time than actually building both ships together. I gotta say, the quality of this kit is amazing. Polar Lights really put a lot of effort into getting it right. The detail work, the detail work is spot on, which is amazing considering the size of these ships. They are definitely, even though they're snap fit kits, they're not for beginners, as all of the decal work can prove really frustrating for beginning modelers, and should definitely be done with the help of someone who's got a little bit more experience in the use of decal solvent. Now, both ships I have added my own little custom touches to, as I described in the last video. The hangar bay, the photo etched detail part here, and all of my own detail painting on the Aztec paneling, which is the first time I've tried that, and I'm very happy with the way it came out, so I will be doing it again. The Bird of Prey, customized the engine here so that it looks as if it is lit, using bare metal foil and red Tamiya clear red and clear yellow paints. I've also added extra detailing on the intercoolers, the piping here and here on each side, as the way the kit is built. Those are just two big empty spaces, which didn't really sit well with me. And as you can see, the detailing on the Klingon Bird of Prey is amazing. It is ripe and ready for weathering, and you can have a lot of fun really just getting this thing weathered up and looking menacing. It was really, of the two, the Klingon Bird of Prey was the more fun build, as it really allowed you to play a lot more with the weathering and aging the ship. The Federation ships are usually quite a bit cleaner, so just a little bit of light weathering to age it just a little bit and give it a little more scale appearance, as a little bit of weathering here and there. Add some shadows, where soot or dirt might accumulate as the ship is moving through space. I'm very happy with the way it came out. Now, one thing, which was really the only major assembly issue that I had, was attaching the upper section of the ship to these pylons. It's a very tight fit, and I didn't realize it at first, but if you'll notice where the pylons insert into the upper hull, it bowed out the plastic just a little bit on both sides because the fit was just way too tight. If you're going to build this kit, I would recommend that you shave down those pegs before you insert them in there, as that will prevent the plastic from bowing out. It will also allow it to sit more flush onto the pylons, as there is a little bit of a gap there. It's not horrible, so I'm not really going to go any further with it. Also, I didn't seal up the seam here. Let's see, on the saucer section, as I was trying to get the hangar bay correct and didn't really get around to sealing that seam up because I thought it would get in the way of the shuttle detail that I wanted to put in there. But if I do build another one of these, and I think I will because I really did enjoy this build even with all the decal work, and I do have another kit, as I was going to do a USS Pegasus embedded in the asteroid from the episode Pegasus of the Next Generation. So there I will play with removing that seam from the saucer section. And if it does work well, then I will probably build this kit again. It really was a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to building another Klingon bird of prey, as in this scale it just looks amazing. So I have to say that the only issues I had with the Klingon bird of prey were installing the engines that cannot be installed the way it says on the instructions. Or actually, the instructions don't exactly make it clear how you're supposed to install them. So I went over that with the Klingon bird of prey as I was putting it together in the series. The guns have to be glued on, as they won't stay on their own. And you're going to have to shave down the pegs for the intercoolers to get both of them to sit flush on the wings. Those were the three things that really came up on this build. On the Grissom, the mounting of the upper and lower sections of the ship on the pylons were really the only assembly issue that I had on this kit. There is a prominent seam on the back here which I did get rid of, and the decal work, where some of them will go on easily and others will fight you all the way through. Overall, just a few minor things on each ship that just add to the challenge of the build and don't diminish from any of the fun and the results that you get when you put in a bit more work. So overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, this kit from me is going to get an 8.5. It's a definite must-buy if you're a Star Trek fan. Definite must-buy if you're going to enjoy putting together starships, or if you like weathering. So definitely quality-wise, 8.5. Would have scored higher if not for the few assembly issues. As a matter of fact, no, not 8.5. I'm going 9.5. That's how much I really like this kit. The few issues that I had with it were not enough to detract from the enjoyment of building it, and I really want to build another one. That alone is reason for me to score it 9.5, which is the highest I think I've ever scored any kit so far. And I'm really looking forward to building another one. So if you guys out there are getting into this kit, I highly recommend it. The hardest part of it all will be the decals going onto the grissom, as they will try your patience. And I would recommend buying another kit just to have a spare set of decals handy, because the first set that I ran into, the first time I tried some of the decals on this thing, did ruin a few. So luckily I had the second set, which I didn't need all the decals for, because I'm planning on that Pegasus build. So I was able to save the grissom with it. So that's my score right there, 9.5. I really enjoyed this kit. I think you will too. And go on and get one. So that's my thoughts on this. Another build in the books. Now trying to decide where to go next. So I guess I'm gonna leave it here. Give you guys a last couple of shots of both ships together. I really just cannot state enough how much I really enjoyed this kit. So there we go. I'm going to leave it here, and I will see you guys on the next one, as once I decide what the next one's going to be, because I really don't know yet. But once I decide what the next one's going to be, you'll be the first to know. And I hope you'll join me for the ride on that one too. Because I really like showing you guys what I'm doing, and I love the feedback. So leave as many comments as you like. I read every single one. I'll respond to them as quickly as I can, and I hope you guys are liking what I'm doing. And I will see you on the next one. Remember, like, subscribe, thumbs up, all the good stuff, and join me on Onyx Models, my Facebook page, and talk to me here. Tell me what you guys like, maybe what you'd want to see me do next while I'm trying to decide, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, I will see you on the next one.